Good afternoon, guys. So, you want your situation to change. But I'm going to ask you this. What is it that you're doing to bring about the change within your situation? Are you simply posting on social media your disappointment, your pain, your frustration, your anger? Or are you taking the time to sit back and look within to find out what is it that's within you needs to change? Because a lot of people don't like to take on the responsibility of knowing that certain things did not go out or go as they had hoped them to go because it was something that they failed to do or something that they did too much of. Nobody wants to look within themselves to evaluate where they've gone wrong. So if you want something to change, instead of you sitting around pouting, or instead of you sitting around pacifying, take the necessary steps in order to bring about that change in which you seek in your life, especially in the realms of relationships. Because if you don't do that, if you don't take the time to work on your flaws, the very issue that's brought about a break in your former relationship is going to be the exact same thing that's going to bring about a break in your future relationship. And it's not some quick and easy fix. You have to take time, and that's another thing that people don't like to do. They don't like to take the time to work on themselves, and I've talked about this before. People don't want to take the time to work on themselves. Instead, they want to blame everybody else for why they're not happy, for why, their relationships go south. First and foremost, can't nobody make you happy. That is nobody's responsibility. Let me say that again. That is nobody's responsibility to make you happy. You have to make sure that you are happy, whole, and healthy emotionally, mentally, and spiritually first before you get into a relationship with anybody. Otherwise, you are going to bleed onto that individual, or you're going to cut that individual and cause them to bleed. We have to learn how to look at self, take accountability, accept our responsibilities in the parts in which we played in situations, take the time to heal necessary, and most importantly, allow God to work on us. Self-help books is not going to get it. I don't care how many counselors you go to. I don't care how many relationship coaches you listen to on social media. That is not going to change your circumstance. That is not going to change the output in which you are seeking. God is the only one who is able to renew you, to change you, and transform you into the person in which you desire. Only God can do it. So, the time that you are single, in your single time, your singlehood, focus on building self-awareness and becoming the person in which you desire to be in a relationship with. How can you expect someone to be something that you can't be yourself? That's not fair. because then you're going to be pulling on them. You're going to be having these high expectations on this individual, but you're not willing to put in that same amount of effort or do the same things in which this person that you're required to do, or you do. That's not fair. That's not fair to you, and that's definitely not fair to the individual. So, for the last time, during the single stages in your life, take the time out to work on yourself. Take the time out to bring about an awareness of who you are, first and foremost in God, so that you don't have to be seeking validation for other people, so that you don't have to be seeking attention, because that's typically what goes wrong. People have not healed. They're looking for validation. They're looking for attention, and they're looking in all the wrong places because they're thirsty. You see what I'm saying? So this is something that we have to learn how to do, first and foremost. All right, so this is going to conclude this message. Until the next time, peace.